Get ready with me to tell my deployed fiance that I'm pregnant. My fiance has been deployed for 6 months and my period is 2 weeks late. At this point, you really could just do the math yourself. And honestly, he can't blame anyone but himself. When we first started dating, he didn't say anything to me about joining the army. Had I known that, I probably wouldn't have took him serious. I'm not trying to put the blame on him here, but I don't know what he's doing in Germany. Like, did he really expect me to sit around and wait for him? The only reason I said yes in the first place was because I thought we were going to get married before he left. But obviously, this was all just a test from him. But the joke is on him. And to be honest, the only reason I feel bad is because I got caught. I don't know what he's doing, but I also don't have any proof. But unfortunately for me, my proof is right inside of me. I could just take care of it and not tell him, but I haven't made a decision quite yet. Maybe this is just part of our story. So I'll just have to convince him of that. Like Medea says, get them before you get got. And that's exactly what I did. There's honestly no telling the news he's going to have for me today. But whatever it is, I'm going to make sure he tells me first. The question is, am I wrong for what I did? Do you think that you could have possibly made the same mistake? You probably don't know what you would do in this situation because you don't even have a man. Anyways, wish me luck down below.
Look, first of all, shouts to all the men out there who are in the army defending their country. Fellas, here's the thing, bro. Once you're deployed, that girl or that wife that you're leaving, when you're gone, she's no longer your wife or your girl. You got to understand that there is a good chance she's going to be smashing another man. That's just the reality. Now, if you do have a family and things like that, you have to understand that there's a possibility that your woman is going to stray. It takes a highly disciplined woman to stay faithful while her man is deployed. And fellas, this is why I tell you dudes all the time, you'll have to learn how to spot a bird. If you meet a woman and she put on those big fake eyelashes and she have to put on a face filled with makeup, 9 out of 10 times she is a bird. Because here's the reality. If a woman have to fake looking a certain way, if she's fake on the outside, 9 out of 10 times, bro, she's going to be fake on the inside. It never fails. Any woman who have to spend time putting on a lot of makeup on her face, putting on big ass fake eyelashes and fake hair, I know that woman is not real on the inside. And that's just the reality. And this is a situation where this man wifed up a bird. And it's sad. Fellas, be careful out here, bro. And be wise, for real.
The first thing my married friends ask me is, how is your dating life? They want me to be married so bad. I always wonder, why do married people care so much about what single people are doing? So the last guy I talked to for a while, and even in it, like in a few dates in, and when we started spending more and more time together, I'm like, I know I'm settling. Like, I know I could do better than this. Like, you ever had that feeling? Like, I know our goals aren't aligning. The things that I want out of life, you don't want out of life. He's a good person, I'm a good person. Just because somebody's good doesn't mean they're good for you. But I was like, he's a good person, he's decent, da da da. And then it didn't work out, and he ended up having a really nasty temper. And I'm like, I'm glad I dodged that bullet. But when you settle, they say, well, they tell you go ahead and just get somebody. But when you settle, they say, well, why didn't you wait? And why didn't you pick better? Wait. Take your time. If it's your whole life, wait.
Look, here's the reality. Some women don't want to be saved. Some women are just for the streets. Now, this woman looked like she's probably in her 50s or 60s maybe, with this mindset. And what she failed to understand is this. Regardless of what she thinks, if a man gets with her, he will also be settling. Because regardless of what she thinks, a man will prefer a younger, more beautiful woman. That's just the reality. So if a man is giving you the time of day, if you're in your 50s or 60s, the same way you think that you're settling, he's also settling as well. But a woman like this at this age, if she's not willing to compromise and lower her standards, you got to understand she don't want to leave the streets. And that's just the reality. Some women just don't want to leave the streets. And usually, when they don't want to leave the streets, they say, I don't settle. Whatever you do, do not settle. That's code word for I'm not trying to leave the streets, fellas. I keep telling y'all, bro, if a woman is a bird at 5, she's going to be a bird at 50. It never fails.
Time out. Hold on.
Let me go first. It's my turn. Let me go first.
Man,
Let me go first.
go ahead,
Let me go
man.
first. It's a reason why Tyrod ain't got no jit. He said, oh, this Drea, I'm going to do what I got to do. We ain't hear nothing about tomorrow. She was pregnant.
Hey, bro. No, time out. See, that's what you don't know. I'm going to tell you like this. Tyrod Taylor was taking her serious.
And he still ain't falling for that shit.
No. Listen to me. He pulled out, but he was taking her serious. Listen, heartbroken. She shows up after they break up a week later with Jaylen Green. Like in the media.
Man.
So listen to me. She been planning. Not only that, she fucked with Jamal Charlo while she was fucking with Tyrod Taylor.
Man.
Like, the girl, listen, bro. Bottom line,
Nah,
the girl is who she is, and you can, listen. You can't be mad at her. What you be
Nobody mad at her. We mad at him.
Drea Michelle has filed a lawsuit against her ex-boyfriend, NFL quarterback Tyrod Taylor, over a disputed house deal. The model claims that Taylor purchased a Los Angeles area home in August 2022 and allowed her and her children to move in, based on a verbal agreement that she could eventually buy the house from him. Drea alleges that any improvements or mortgage payments she made would count towards the final purchase price. Although the couple never formalized the agreement in writing, Drea offered $2.8 million for the home, and Taylor countered at $3.2 million in January 2024, which she accepted. Drea claims to have invested nearly $300,000 into the property, expecting it to count towards the purchase price. However, she alleges that Taylor recently reneged on the deal and is now threatening to evict her and refusing to sell the property. Drea is suing for breach of contract and seeking unspecified damages. The couple started dating in 2020 and split in 2023. Drea is now dating NBA star Jaylen Green and recently gave birth to their child.
Look, here's the thing. They made a verbal agreement. And the thing about a verbal agreement is this. Any form of misrepresentation will make a verbal agreement void. And a verbal agreement is not a binding contract. So unless she have proof of maybe a text message, she probably gotta go with $0. But think about how crazy this is, bro. He broke up with her in 2023. She replaced him with a whole new dude, got pregnant while living in this man's house. After he gave her the house for her and her kids, he pretty much housed a bird. And this is what happened. Think about how crazy this is, bro. You met a chick, you give her a place to stay. She had kids, so you provide a roof over her and her kids' head. And when things didn't work out with y'all, she went and got pregnant by another dude. The disrespect, man. She gotta go. She gotta get out my house. That's just the bottom line. The nerve of this bird, man. And that's why I keep telling you all dudes, fam, don't feed the birds. She got a new dude and she got a whole new kid by the dude. That's his job now. Fellas, be wise out here. And this dude is pretty lucky that this was a verbal agreement, man. Because if it was a written contract, yeah, he would have been in some ish. This right here is crazy, man. Fellas, be wise out here, for real. Before you guys leave, let me just say thanks to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the SDC fam. And if you guys appreciated the content, go ahead and show some love right now and like and subscribe. Do so for your boy right now. Go ahead. If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.